Yo, what up y'all? My name is Temp. Welcome to my complete walkthrough of Carian Study Hall, Liurnia Divine Tower, and Ainsel River, Maine. If you enjoy the video or learn anything new, please leave a like and subscribe to join the Room Temp Gaming family. It helps out tremendously and is so much appreciated. Now we are at Ranni's Rise right now in Liurnia. We are going to exhaust Ranni's dialogue so we can get the Carian inverted statue from her, and then we're going to head over to the study hall, which is connected to the Divine Tower, which I promised we would come back to later. These are optional areas, however they are required for Ranni's questline. So if you want to finish Ranni's questline and get her ending, you have to go through this area, and this video will cover all of that, and the next video or two will also be progressing through her storyline. So make sure you stick around, and I'm just showing real quick where we've been. We met Ranni at the Church of Ella at the beginning of the game. We then met her later on up here where we are now at Ranni's Rise. And in the last video, we went down into the Nokron Eternal City to continue it. Before that, we did Radahn, continuing through Blythe's quest, which is a part of Ranni's. So after Nokron, this is where we are at, and we are heading to the study hall. And this is the closest grace that we can get to, so let's head over here. This is a pretty cool area up here that we're going to be going through. We will be going through the inverted study hall, the Divine Tower, and then also the normal non-inverted study hall, as well as Ainsel River, Maine, which we did go through Ainsel River South, which is at the northwest section, or excuse me, the northeast section of Liurnia. If you don't remember going through there, you don't need to for this, but if you want to get through there, it is in my Eastern Liurnia walkthrough, a part of this same playlist. So once we get in here, let's grab the Site of Grace, talk to our ghost friend, come up to the podium here, and we can place our Carian inverted statue. And this will turn everything upside down inside of the study hall, making things a little bit more of a jumping puzzle, but not that hard. Now, one thing to keep in mind, if you don't like fighting spellcasters, you won't like this. So bring a shield with 100% negation and possibly a lot of spell negation as well, magic negation. So as we go through here, make sure you don't jump down that hole in that elevator shaft. There are spider hands that will ambush you. And once you get out here, there is going to be this NPC that just constantly shoots arrows at you. So if you can take him out while you're up here, do that. You won't fully take him out, as once he gets certain percentages of health, both times that we meet him, which will be here and in the normal study hall, they will teleport, and you'll have to continue fighting them as you progress through this area. So right now I'm just trying to get him to teleport away so he doesn't bother me when I'm getting up to where he is at right now. And we can take out those hands too. So from there we're going to head west, and then southeast, hopping down here, taking out this spider hand. There is one behind us as well. Two. And we're going to head over to this arch that our friend was on. And we can see him right down there waiting for us. So I can't quite reach him over here. And we're going to take these ghost guys out that spawn up here when we get close. And there he is, walking around trying to get us. if you just stay up here, he will come up closer if you don't feel like ranging him. But while we wait for him, we're going to go over here to the east and just grab the Mask of Confidence. This is the mask that Celuvis wears. Kind of cool. And our friend should be over where we can melee him now. Yep, there he is. And he's down. And we have the Lucidity spell now. Now there's no other big guaranteed drops. We're just going to be making our way to the end of this, going into the Divine Tower, and we'll be doing a little bit of jumping around as we do so. So we're going to head southeast down this ramp here onto the platform here. And there are going to be some spectral guys that pop up. Make sure you take them out. Easy peasy. Now we have to hop down onto those upside down chandeliers. Alright, so once we hop down, hop over to any one of these, and we're just trying to get down onto the beams here. And there's just a couple items that we're going to grab here. And then we can hop onto the elevator down below us. And once we get down here, we're going to head straight east where we are looking right now into the Divine Tower. Alright, so once we're open up this door, we're going to head straight across. There will be a Godskin Noble boss fight up here. He does drop his Godskin Noble Set, just like the other one, except it's a fat version. So we do want to kill him, get his set. This guy is a little bit difficult. He does this stupid roll ability that just demolishes you, but you can exploit that pretty easily by hiding in one of these little stair coves on the right and left of us, these little platforms we can go up onto, and he just rolls into the wall. And this guy does have thrusting attacks, a little difficult to get out of because they're pretty quick, but you can roll around him and he will miss you real easily if you do that. So he disappeared here for me because I went too far, but if you want to do that, that's fine. If you just want to reset him and get your bearings straight, he doesn't lose his health, so feel free to use that as a strategy if you like. And there is his big ability that he does when he's at half health and below. You can just stand here and take him out as he rolls into the wall. And then he does a big slam. Those are his two big abilities. Not too crazy, you just gotta know when they're coming. Ooh, man. I got just enough health to not die from that. So now I got no FP, I gotta melee him a little bit. He's still dying from the rot breath that I put on him, so I could just wait for him to die. Ooh. Perfect timing. Alright, get his set, and we're going to head over to the Divine Tower. Take it on up. Get our Cursemark of Death and the Stargazer Heirloom, which the Cursemark of Death, we need that for our Ranni quest. Alright, let's grab our loot. I think the common consensus here is that is Ranni or Renna. So we're going to head back to Ranni's Rise. And we don't need to go up here, however I am, just because there is a site of grace that we can grab at the top of Ranni's Rise. So I'm going to go up and grab that and not fall through that elevator hole again. So that's where Ranni was sitting. We can grab the site of grace. And then we're going to head over to Renna's Rise, which is the tower up here that was previously locked for us. Alright, so once we're in here, we can take the ladder up. Once we get to the top of the ladder, look behind you, and you will see a chest containing Renna's Set. Now this does say the Ice Witches or the Snow Witches set, but I think this is Renna, not Ranni. And once we're done there, head up to the top, take our waygate, and this will take us to Ainsel River Main. Excuse me, yep. So we're in Ainsel River Main. We're going to come back here after we do the normal version of the study hall, but for now, grab the miniature Ranni doll, head over to the site of grace, and make sure you talk to the miniature doll until you cannot talk to it anymore at the site of grace. It'll be an option at the bottom of the site of grace, just like whenever you talk to Melina. Do that until she has nothing else to say. And then we are going to head back to the study hall. So just be sure you follow those steps. Once you get to Ainsel River Main, go to the site of grace, exhaust all of the miniature doll's dialogue. All of it. Even if she doesn't talk to you, she'll talk to you at some point after you keep clicking and talk to miniature Ranni doll. So now that we're back here at the Carian study hall, we can take the inverted statue off of the pedestal, and then we're going to go into the normal version of the study hall. So here is the lift that we had to jump around through earlier. Take this up, and we will be greeted by our friend who loves to shoot those magic arrows at us, and a bunch of spectral noblemen as well. So as they pop up, you can take them out. They're pretty slow, so you actually don't really need to even worry about them. But runes are runes, so let's get them. Make our way up here. If we run quick enough, we'll catch our friend here before they can do anything. Almost got him. Now you can kill that NPC before they teleport throughout their whole teleport path that they have, and he'll keep teleporting over and over and over and over again further into this area. If you kill him early enough, then he won't, obviously, but you gotta, it's almost like a dodge iframe. You gotta catch him before he activates it. So once we head over that little bridge there, we're gonna head on up, take out all these guys here, and we have our Carian Glintstone staff. Pretty decent staff for those using those sorceries. Alright, now that that's over with, we can take this elevator up to the next level. once we come out here, we're going to see our friend shooting at us again. You may have to follow him around this quite a bit. He does teleport while he's casting now, so that's a little bit, makes things a little bit more difficult. And the ladder we're passing right now is the ladder we're going to be coming back to once this motherfucker's dead. There we go. We'll do some spells on him, make this easier. Kill him, and then you will get the magic downpour spell. He does do that spell too sometimes, so just be careful of that. Pretty cool spell. Does exactly what you would think it does. It does a downpour of magic missiles around your character. So now the only thing left is the Cerulean Talisman that we have yet to grab. So let's go grab that, heading up this ladder. And when we get up here, there are going to be some rats, and we're going to be walking across these banisters, just try and take them out with range abilities so you don't risk falling off and having to run all the way back up here again. So take them out as you can, and then we'll head up this other ladder to grab the last item on our list for this study hall. Oh, there's a rat that jumps down. Yikes. Now you know. Good thing they can't climb. So we're just going to ignore them. Grab the talisman. Check it out real quick. And now we're going to be heading over to Ainsel River, Maine. So let's go through here. This is a pretty quick area, just like the previous two were. And then after this, we're going to be going to Noxtella and the Lake of Rot in the next video, which I'm going to try and get out quickly after this one, so you guys can all stay on the same path and get these done faster than not. Since these are optional areas and it does have to do with Ranni's questline, a lot of people do want these to get done in their playthrough, or even on a new game for the different endings for the 100% achievement for Steam, or any platform really for that matter. So when we get in here, we want to crouch a little bit. There's one of these Astel-like creatures, these big galactic ant dudes that are hanging from a ceiling over here, and from this location right here you can sprint all the way over if you're melee and just start beating them in the head. The rocks that he shoots don't reach you too well, so summon your guy out, get over here and just start plowing him down. Skull Crusher Extraordinaire. And there we go. And we will get a nice Somberstone 7 from him. So now we just got a Stonesword Key, Clayman Ashes, and the Wing of Astel to get. Pretty cool item there, the Wing of Astel. Really nice weapon. And right now we're just killing some enemies so they don't bombard us all at once, while we're exploring and collecting crafting materials through this little area. And if you guys haven't been to the Round Table Hold yet, since you've gotten your Mimic tier summon, do so after this so you can level them up Make sure you're grabbing all the ghost gloveworts that you can, so that you can level up your mimic tier, because your mimic tier is not that strong at low level, just like all the other ones, and you're going to need him to be strong on the next bosses that we're going to be fighting in the next video. And upgrade any weapons that you need to upgrade as well, of course. So if we head north over here, no, we don't need to go north yet, we're going south, southeast. Trying to look for, I think there's a smithing stone somewhere I'm missing. But anyway, over there near that little waterfall thing where this big flower is, there is a Stonesword Key right here. Pick that up, kill the big flower and all the little flowers around them, who are slowly making their way to you, and they are releasing madness. So, trying to get caught in it. Over here next to that waterfall is the Clayman Ashes. So if you don't want to deal with all these guys, just run through them, grab those, and then head back to where the big galactic ant thing was, and fast forward about a minute. There we go. Now we just got the little enemies to deal with. And pick up whatever loot they dropped. It's all important. And now we can head over to the ruined area that we killed the ant thing. Go through the archways, kill these guys in the corner, grab that glovewort, ghostwort, whatever the hell it's called. I gotta stop just tanking hits all the time. And after that we can head downstream here, picking up this new material that we have. And there are ants hiding on the roofs here. Take them out one by one. They do that stupid spray thing that we remember from Ainsel River South. After they're dead, there's this little feeding ground down here with 2 ants and a big flat-headed ant to the left of them. And you can take these out one by one. They're not too difficult if you have range. Give them a few hits. Now that big ant down there in that hole really creeped the shit out of me when I first came here. I don't think I even engaged with it. I just ran past it or something. But pick up the materials. He basically has a shield for a head, so as you can guess, attack him from behind. Makes it easy. Gets himself kind of stuck into the ground there when he does that slam. Take advantage of it and go up and ambush him there. And now we're going to head down into this little cave that was behind that big shield head ant. Sneak up on these guys, take them out. Do a Spartan kick. They're asking for it, that's for sure. Get our formic rock. And we'll get that in a little bit, but for now we're going to head over and get our Wing of Astel weapon. If you can use the weapon, definitely try it out. So we're just following the cliff of rocks here. Head over onto these pillars, Pop open the chest, and there is our Wing of Astel. You may not know what Astel is yet. You could probably have a decent guess, but we will be seeing him in the next video, the Nokstella in Lake of Rot. Not as hard as it may seem or what it sounds like, but the Lake of Rot is a really quick area with 2 bosses. But I believe in you guys. If you've made it this far, you'll be able to make it through that. The Lake of Rot itself isn't the hard part. Just come equipped, because you will be dealing with some rot no matter what. So once we're done there, we can keep heading through, and here we are at Nokstella, the Eternal City. Not Nokron. We've already been through that. This is Nokstella. And once we grab this Site of Grace, we'll pick up in the next video. I appreciate you guys coming out. Check out the next one, see where we go from here, get all of the cool stuff that we have in the next video. There's a lot of really amazing items, and I will see you there. Thanks for watching, appreciate your time, and keep it cool.